Pretend-gineers always fail to get ahead in engineering school. Let's see why. He's skipping lectures to go to college parties, he doesn't contribute to group projects, and he has ChatGPT doing all of his assignments for him. Does that sound familiar? Yep, look around you. Engineering school is filled with pretend-gineers. Well, wait a minute, who's that? That engineering student is grinding out engineering projects in his own free time. While others complain about engineering subjects, he's immersing himself in it. While others use AI as a cheat, he uses it ethically as a tool. This student has a true passion for engineering, so I know for a fact that he's gonna go far. By the way, that was a true story based on a comment, so if you want to be featured in the next intro, then you know what to do. Chapter 1, Project Maxing. The main reason that most engineering students can't get ahead is because all they're doing is the bare minimum of the standard course load, passing assignments, passing exams, but they don't do anything more than that. And I know for a fact that engineers in the engineering field, they only work on projects. And projects are the only way to form solutions to real world problems. I know this because I'm working in the engineering field as a student intern, and I've seen it firsthand. Now, the first trait of a project maxer is taking the leadership role in group projects in your courses. Take me, for example, in my second year of engineering school, when we were assigned a planning project for a nonprofit organization in the city that my university was in. Once we formed groups, I immediately took the leadership role. I took everyone's number, I made a WhatsApp group, and I continued to act like a leader by scheduling meetings for us all to attend to. I organized those meetings by adding bullet points on what we would go through and what we would discuss. I assigned deadlines for everyone to achieve their part of the project. I assigned roles for everyone in the project. I was booking all of these study rooms and all these meeting rooms. I was doing all of the dirty work that nobody else wanted to do. Eventually, the deadline came around for this project, and we had to propose our planning of the project to this nonprofit organization. So we all got up there, we were all speaking confidently because we knew that our project was genuinely the best out of everyone else in that entire class. And about like 2 days later, we found out that we won this project competition and that the nonprofit organization would go with our plan for them. Now, would you not agree that this is a great story to tell in an internship interview or an engineering job interview? That I displayed leadership skills like influence and communication, and that I did the dirty work and therefore showed commitment. The second trait of a project maxer is making personal projects in your own free time. Once again, I said that everyone else is doing the standard bare minimum, right? So personal projects is your time to shine and show that you're more than just an average engineering student. Like myself, I started making personal projects 2 years ago when I started spamming SolidWorks, and I all in all just loved 3D modeling and making engineering projects that were aligned to my passion. And you know, not only was I learning and gaining experience and implementing theory that was being taught in my classes like gears and machinery, but I was also having fun. So for 8 months, I made project after project and therefore building my experience. And when it came time for me to apply for an engineering internship, I landed 2 offers within 2 weeks of applying for them. That's it. Just a 2-week job hunt, and I landed an internship offer faster than anybody else because I made personal projects. Now, I know that this is the most powerful trait of a project maxer because not anyone else who's unpassionate about engineering is going to do more engineering work on their free time. Am I wrong? So if you agree with that and you want to start making personal projects, click the link down in the description where I teach you how to make personal projects. First 10 members get it 50% off, and there are already 7 of us inside, so make sure you get your discount right now. There's not many spots left. Last trait of a project maxer is joining design clubs, because design clubs, they not only help you gain practical experience and technical experience with engineering software, but they also help you communicate with other engineering students. So it's kind of like a mix between the first trait of leadership in course group projects and the second trait of making personal projects. It combines the technical and the soft skills. So choose one of the 3 that I just listed, okay? Either join a design club, make personal projects, or be the leader in course group projects. Chapter 2, Sacrifices. I want you to picture an electrical motor, all right? And I want you to picture it trying to be as productive as possible so that it could save time, save money, and overall save CO2 emissions as well. No matter how hard this motor works, there's always going to be eddy losses, which is basically just energy inefficiencies. The eddy losses ruins the goals of this motor to be 100% productive. Who's the eddy in your life? Who's trying to bring you down through engineering school? Who's distracting you from your goals in engineering? The first eddy that I met that brought down my efficiency and productivity in general in engineering school was met in my first year of engineering school. It was one autumn night, and I was trying to finish this one statics assignment, which was due in 6 hours from this point. I knew that I would 100% finish this statics assignment if I just locked in for the next 6 hours, or even less, honestly. And then my girlfriend, she calls me up and she's like, yo, do you want to eat Chinese food with me and my friends? And I'm like, oh, nah, it's all right. I got this statics assignment. And then she presses me like, oh, come on, please, please, please. And then I eventually give in, right? Yeah, shamefully, yeah, whatever, roast me in the comments. But I also thought like, oh, I'll have time after this date, you know? So I ended up going to eat Chinese food with her and her friends. I enjoyed the meal. We had some like fucking Peking duck, sick. I even remember right now how good the meal was. But we finished the meal and I'm like, okay, nice, let's go home. I gotta finish this assignment. And then her and her friends, they're like, oh, yo, let's go to Walmart. Let's get some groceries. I'm like, what the fuck? We said we were just gonna eat food. So I end up joining them in getting groceries and all this bullshit. I push around the cart thinking about how I'm gonna finish this statics assignment. And then it's taking longer than I thought. It's taking long as hell. And then once we finish with Walmart, we go to fucking HomeSense. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to finish my statics assignment. So I'm like, okay, whatever, it'll be quick. And we finish with HomeSense. And then we wait outside. We're like, oh, yo, the buses aren't here yet. Let's actually order a taxi. So we order a taxi. We wait 15 fucking minutes. And I'm like, dude, how am I going to have enough time? So the taxi eventually gets there after 15 minutes. We drive all the way back to university campus. And I got 1 hour left to finish this assignment, this statics assignment that I was stressing about the whole time. I grind as much as I could in that 1 hour, but I don't finish the statics assignment. It was actually due at midnight, so I stayed up all the way till midnight. And I couldn't even attend my lecture in the morning because I stayed up that late. That was the first eddy that I ever met, the one that was ruining my efficiency. Now I just want to be clear because it makes it look like it was her fault, but honestly that was my fault. Yes, all the blame goes to me, not her. It was my fault for accepting her invite. I could have easily declined her invite and then put my education before pleasure, but I didn't. I didn't cut out the eddy losses that were trying to bring down my efficiency as an engineering student. Who was the eddy in your life? This is a story that you could tell in the comment section, which might be featured in my next intro. Chapter 3, grades are not priority. All right, I want you to look at any job posting out there for an engineer. Are they looking for someone with a 4.0 GPA? I don't think so. So why are everyone around you trying to optimize for grades and the perfect straight A report card? I don't know, maybe they need a scholarship, but that's the only reason that I would let it slide for someone to maximize grades, because there are so many things that are much higher leverage in order to get an engineering career that you desire. Like what I said in the last chapter, project maxing. Making projects is gonna give you way more engineering skills than just solving problems on a piece of paper. Am I wrong? I'm working in the engineering field right now as an intern, and I know for a fact that my projects helped me much, much more than the classes that I had in university. Now it's important to understand the concepts that you're being taught in order to develop your problem-solving skills, but it's not important for you to maximize your grades, okay? Unless you're on a scholarship, as I said before. So make sure you're not spending so much time for grades and grades maxing. I want you to do other things like design club projects, doubling down on group projects, making personal projects, things that are actually gonna build you as an engineer. Writing on a piece of paper is not gonna develop you as an engineer as much as those things that I mentioned before. Okay, so don't grade max. That's the last thing that I want to tell you in how to get ahead in engineering school and not fail in engineering school. First of which is project maxing. Second of all is making sacrifices, cutting out all of the eddies. And third is not prioritizing grids above the more important things in engineering. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've agreed with what I've said, then join the program linked down below, where I have courses and a community full of like-minded engineering students to us, true engineering students, none of that pretend-gineer bullshit. So join the community if that's you. All right, thank you so much for watching it once again, and goodbye.